Hello everyone. It's 8:56 a.m. in the morning. I'm about to document what just happened. So, I like a few seconds ago, excuse me, I have not had the ambulance sirens as noise harassment in a long time. They used to do it all the time when I was in Pensacola, Florida. So, what they just did was they caused like as the very instance that the paramedics passed by suddenly and randomly out of nowhere, and simultaneously the entire time that ambulance sirens went on, they did a high pitched ring in my left ear, and then when I tried to film and record, um they had hurried up and stopped the sirens as soon as right before I was gonna press record. And then when they stopped the sirens, the high pitch into my left ear went away immediately. So, um, another thing was that, excuse me, they're making my nose itch now. Um, I, well, I was able to sleep good last night, and I woke up at 7:47 a.m. this morning, and but I went to breakfast about 8 o'clock, and it was really good. I mean, well, I guess, but I had two little packs of granola bars, and they had um some eggs, sausage, and I usually don't like hash browns, but it was like cubed potatoes, so I don't mind that. I don't like I'm more like the shredded hash browns or McDonald's kind of hash browns. I don't like those. Um, like Waffle House kind of shredded hash browns. I don't like those, but they had like cubed potato hash browns, so they were all right. I liked them. Um, so yeah, I had some milk and apple juice and eggs and granola bars and hash browns. Yeah, um those um granola bars. It was small. They were kind of small. Excuse me. It was chocolate chip flavored Nature Valley granola bars. But I didn't like the texture. I don't remember them being like that. It's been a while since I had granola bars. Period. I think so. But they had perp couples. When I went back to my room, they were walking towards my room with that fake Masonic red and black combination of clothes. And then when I had to pass a few doors to get to my room, and they would have fake perp hotel neighbors that come out of their room as I pass their door, and on purpose so that they can just recklessly walk out of their room and then try to bump into me, pretty much. So, and fake Darnisha, fake Darnell must have been up harassing me at like 3 something this morning, and making the fake harassing comments and everything, you know, on my videos. I never heard of anyone who never sleeps and live their life, just harassing people. Maybe him staying up so long is probably I really think fake Darnisha, fake Darnell is brain damaged. So um I still feel like I need rest, and excuse me, the fake Kimberly Harper perp, one thing I forgot to say was that for her to harass me and want me dead and her to hate me for pretty much no reason or for a small reason, um, she was harassing me yesterday, and she tried to say, "Do something with your hair." Why should it matter to you and you don't like me? You know, and it seemed like she was feuding with my twin sister at one point, and then my twin sister forgave her. You know, but my twin sister will grudge against me forever and bully and abuse, stalk, follow, and harass and spread a bunch of lies. But then she can forgive everybody else. She can forgive strangers, but stay grudgeful against, and she could forgive all the light skinned family members, but she would hate me and Sean forever. So, um, but it's like, yeah, she forgave the fake Kimberly Harper perp, and because I remember they were feuding with each other at one point, and um, it's like my twin sister had feud with certain people who were perping me, and then now she's back in their good graces, you know. But I'm not doing my hair to please you stalkers, you know. And the stalkers are harassing me telling me I should cut my hair all off and everything. Um, but it's like, and then Kimberly Harper was like, "Do something with your hair, and being homeless is no excuse," and this and that, whatever. Mind your business, lady. Leave me alone. Stop stalking, following, and harassing me. You're stalking, following, and harassing me because you're bitter towards me because you got blocked after telling me something rude, and she was rude like a few times. I let it slide, and she was like kind of subtle with being rude, and she was rude for a few times. At first, she used to support me, and I don't know how she stumbled upon my channel. And she would always lie and say that she didn't understand gang stalking. If you've been watching my videos for years, if you got time to stalk and harass me, then how could you? She was trying to say she didn't understand what gang stalking is, or she's like, "Oh, I'm not used to this lifestyle." If you've been following me for almost 2 years by that time, and then say, "Oh, I'm not used to this lifestyle," like being targeted is not a lifestyle choice. And and she was harassing and being rude to me. So then I blocked her, and then she continued on her campaign. A lot of these people that these perps, like, they're stalking, following, and harassing me for years on end because they're upset that I blocked them after making a rude perp comment, you know, from a single isolated event, and then they go and like just like that happened with Starbricker as well. Um, she tried to discredit me and be smart ass one time, um, and I didn't realize that she had been stalking and gathering information. She admitted that she'd been stalking me more like, or that she stumbled upon me since summer 2019, and she made her presence known in October, and she made a smart ass rude comment, and I blocked her, and then she was harassing me, stalking and harassing me till this day, you know. And Cynthia Burns, or Cindy, um, used to be supportive, and she used to be in the TI community, and then she believed the fake TI perp Q the realm was spreading lies about me, and she did, like Cynthia Burns and the person that calls herself Targeted Journey, they were both believe the lying video, the slanderous video about Q the realm when she lied on me, and they believed her, and then I blocked them for for believing her lies, and then they pretended that they were deceived by me when actually she was the one lying, and then and then they make my nose itch. So then they started, bullying me, but yeah, Cynthia Burns, she never lived. She used to make false promises to donate, but never did, and she tried to traffic me to her home somewhere in Oklahoma, and but Targeted Journey, I think once or twice she has donated like $30 or something, and used to be supportive. And when I first stumbled upon her videos, she had like almost no hair, not completely bald, but her hair was very, very short, and she was in a hotel room. Or I thought she was homeless living in her vehicle or whatever. But as I say, they got some of these people profess to be targeted individuals, but they're living their best life, look like they're rich and happy, but then behind closed doors, they're perping targets that's homeless and suffering. And yesterday or the day before, I saw Patricia Jerome spreading lies to people and saying that she was burned by two homeless TIs, talking about me and Joseph Roberts, when Trisha was a whole damn perp trying to set me up, and she was trying to blood sacrifice me. They're making my nose itch. She was trying to blood sacrifice me. Wow, they try to, yeah. So, but my stomach is cramping, and I think I probably have one more drop left of my bentonite clay, and I had to order some more in a different brand because they didn't. My favorite brand, it seems like it's been discontinued. Um, so I yeah. So I got I'm gonna try to see what more rest I could get that make my nose itch. My body, like I woke up this morning, my whole body was hurting. I woke up this morning, my whole body was hurting, you know, and I yeah, I need more sleep, and I would like to work on some listening to the Bible today. These are my plans and wishes, not promises, but these are my goals for today, to listen to the Bible and take a shower and try to comb my hair out, brush my teeth, and work on some writing, something related to my writing or my personal projects. Um, excuse me, but I know that sounds kind of like a lot to accomplish. That's why I said these are what I'm aiming for. You know, I didn't say that I was going to complete them, but these are something that I wish to accomplish, but I'm not sure if I could do it all because of my stomach is cramping. My stomach is hurting, you know, but um unless I have something crazy go on, I don't know if I'll live stream today or not. I don't know, but unless I have something crazy go on, um I guess I'll just wait till tonight to do another regular video and you know, and I'm just tired and fatigued, and like the stalkers falsely portrayed me as lazy, you know, and I'm not. I'm just like burned out from the constant torture and harassment and stalking and and being homeless and sleep deprived and everything. And then they talk about my weight and talking about this and that, and then Miss Vicky lied to herself and said that I eat too many carbs and that I'm too fat and this and that, whatever. When she doesn't look skinny her fucking self. As I said, if she's like Starbricker point two with stalking, following, harassing, and bullying people, and I needed Miss Vicky was toxic from the get go with trying to be narcissistic and bossy, and then when she donated, it seemed like as if she would narcissistically pat herself on the back and acting like as if she wanted praise or brownie points. And she wanted the whole world to know that, oh, I donated this, that, whatever to Candy. And she would publicize it and brag and boast about it. Um, but I don't know how she's a school teacher, nearly 60 years old, when she and I think she did say she teaches third grade students. Well, she probably sold her soul to the devil and quit her job and getting paid more money via gang stalking and torturing people. When you gang stalk and harass and spread lies and hate, like it's like y'all are participating in murdering me. Like y'all, all you gang stalkers, y'all basically an accessory to a murder crime to destroy someone's life. You know, and they have people who have not donated anything, but they're stalking, following, and harassing out of being bitter. But Miss Vicky, like before they had her to start perping me, she was narcissistic and bossy, and I said I wanted no moderators, and she was trying to force herself to fake moderate against my wishes anyway, or try to play moderator in my live streams, and then she would have arguments with that person, the fake perp that falsely called herself daughter of God or something like that. Um, they would pick fights and feud with each other in my live stream, or Miss Vicky would pick fights with people in my live stream and whatever, and it's like, um, and so now it's like I got less people chatting with me or talking to me, and y'all know fake Darnisha, fake Darnell illegally blocks people or blocks comments, or and then I get blamed, and people say, well, I know Candy blocked me. Like, no, it's fake Darnell, fake Darnisha illegally hacking in and blocking. And it's like a lot of times if I block people, it's because if they said something rude or smart ass, or if they're abusive and narcissistic and bossy, and either that, if they're narcissistic and bossy, or if they're gang stalking and making fake harassing comments or whatever, or if they say something satanic, promoting satanic or new age kind of talk, then you get blocked. And I usually call you out on it, you know, right away. So, like, I let you know right then that I'm blocking you. And so, fake Darnell, he said the other day, did you notice that we turned God is good against you? You know that guy that calls himself God is good, you know. So, as I said, they infect the minds of everyone that's supportive of me, and they try to force everyone who comes in contact with me. They try to beat them into submission to lose their souls and join that cult, you know. And the stalkers, they work for Satan and hate me and talk about Candy as irredeemable. Well, I thought I was redeemed by Jesus Christ. You know, so y'all working for Satan and talking about Candy as irredeemable. You know, So, oh man, my stomach is hurting. But if I would have had, I mean, I think I might have another drop of clay or something. But I don't think I had any yesterday, but I had some the day before. I wish they did not discontinue that brand of the Yerba Prima Great Plains bentonite clay. That's my favorite clay ever. The best one for me, and they discontinued it. So if I have however much of the last little drops of the clay, I'll use that, and it can help soothe my stomach cramps. But I love y'all. I'm gonna get off here, and I'll check in tonight. I don't know exactly what time, but y'all see a video pop up. And if I work on some more writing, y'all can you know, read what I write. So I'll see y'all.